All right, well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast, and today we're joined by Mr. Brad Connors, and we're talking specifically about goal-based investing. It's kind of a buzzword lately, and I keep hearing a lot about it. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Goals,
Yep.
not gold, right?
Okay.
Goals.
Yeah.
I mean, goals-based investing have been out there for quite a while. It's changed now where you actually have investment firms that track your investments to the goal. So you might have 4 goals, Matt. I might have 6 goals. We put those goals down. When do we want to achieve them? And then when your statement comes, it's not about did I do 2% or 22%. Am I on track for my goal? And I love that concept. In fact, one of the things that we did early on is we started to put money aside, like in wedding accounts for our kids. I kept on having clients, being in the business for 30 years now, I kept on having clients walk in and say, I need money for a wedding. And it wasn't $5,000. It was 15 grand, 20 grand, 25 grand. It was like, holy crap. Like, I better save for that if that's a goal. Like, if my daughter's going to get married someday, I better save for it. And so, when Kendra was 10, we started to put some money aside in an account. And I remember Trudy saying to me, Brad, I think we got the wedding dress paid for. When one of the statements comes. So that's what goal-based investing is. It's really just putting your money where your heart and mouth is, kind of,
Yeah.
What are some goals that you would think about from an investing standpoint?
So just having a 10-year-old daughter, much like Kendra was back in the day, obviously the wedding thing is in the back of my head. But the other one that's maybe a little more personal to me is the car thing. I've driven junk cars my entire life. And the idea that my daughter would have a fairly nice quote unquote reliable car very early on is a very neat idea to me. So I'm excited to get her something that is reliable early on in her driving career.
I've got clients that have a pontoon fund, a European vacation fund, a 50th anniversary fund, wedding funds, college funds, like you name it, and we have it. And so it's just super fun to be able to, when you get someone that number one goal is you got to retire someday. If you want to. And if so, you need a certain amount of money to get there. When you get that done, when the retirement account's full, or you're on track for it to be full, then the extra money can go fund all these fun things. I want to take a 30-day sabbatical and go and walk across, the Apostle Paul did in Spain someday. Like, fund it. Put some money behind it and fund it so that you can actually make that happen. Yeah. So goal-based investing is actually really, really fun. And it's super important.
Brad, maybe the big takeaway from all of this is you can do really, really difficult things if you have something to look forward to. And so that thing that's on the horizon kind of pulls you through and allows you to get to what that goal is when it's all said and done. And if you have that on the horizon, I always like that when you're in the muck, if you got something to look forward to, that there's kind of an exit when it's all said and done.
And you lay in bed at night and put yourself to sleep thinking about those future things that you want to do. And if they're funded, then you don't have an excuse in your mind not to go.
Yep.
Because you've already funded that goal of yours. So yeah, it's pretty cool to think about. So if you don't have any, like your travel fund should be in a bank because you're going to use it. Like go to the bank account, set up a separate bank account, call it travel, and put some money in it. And then when you want to go on vacation, start pulling some money out of it. Yeah. I mean, make sure your 401k is funded and all that other stuff, but goal-based investing can actually be kind of fun.